You probably do not wake up thinking, how can I destroy my IQ today? But most people are doing that, slowly, quietly, without noticing. The scary part is this: the habits that hurt your intelligence the most look completely normal. Some experts say that years of these habits can take away the equivalent of 10 to 15 IQ points in how you function every day. One study found that people who sleep around 6 hours a night can function like they are legally drunk in terms of reaction time and focus. Scrolling for just a minute, skipping a bit of sleep, Googling everything instead of thinking. In this video, you will see 7 everyday habits that slowly make you less sharp, less focused, and less intelligent over time, and what to do instead. This is not about shaming you, and it is not about calling you stupid. Intelligence is not just a number on a test. It is how well you can focus, how well you can remember, how clearly you can think, how well you solve problems in real life. Your brain is extremely adaptable. When you change your habits, you change your brain. If you choose better habits, you can protect your mental abilities, and you can even grow them at any age. First habit: searching for every answer. You see a question, a name, a random fact, your hand goes straight to the search bar. Your brain never gets a chance to try. It doesn't wrestle with the problem. It doesn't reach into memory. It doesn't practice real thinking. Trying to remember or figure something out, even if you fail, trains your memory far more than jumping straight to the answer. When you always outsource thinking to your phone, your brain quietly learns, I don't need to work. You're not losing intelligence. You're training it to escape. Fix this with a 10-second pause. When you want to look something up, wait. Ask yourself, can I remember this? Can I reason it out? Only after you've actually tried, then you search.
Second habit: scrolling all day. Not just using your phone, but using it in tiny, random bursts all day long. Every time you switch from app to app, your brain has to refocus. Your brain does not really multitask, it just switches. And every switch has a cost. Over time, this micro-switching trains your brain to expect constant novelty. That makes deep focus and long reading feel painful and boring. The result? You struggle to finish books. You struggle to stay with complex ideas. You struggle to think deeply without reaching for your phone. Fix this by giving your brain no scroll zones. Pick specific times for social media and give yourself at least one 30 to 60 minute block each day with no screens at all. Just one task and nothing else.
Third habit: stealing from sleep. Going to bed late just for tonight, to scroll, to watch one more episode, to work a little more. Sleep is when your brain's maintenance. It consolidates memories, it cleans waste, it resets your attention. Even mild, repeated sleep loss lowers your focus, slows your thinking, weakens problem solving and self-control. Think about it this way. One bad night will not ruin you, but a full week of bad sleep can erase a month of learning because your brain never finishes saving what you studied. People who cut sleep for many nights in a row often perform like someone who pulled an all-nighter. They just do not realize it. Fix this by protecting a non-negotiable sleep window. Choose a minimum number of hours you will not go below. Then build your evenings around that number, not the other way around.
Fourth habit: only consuming what you already agree with. You follow people who think like you. You watch videos that confirm your views. You avoid information that makes you uncomfortable. It feels good, but your thinking stops growing. You are not testing your ideas. You're not updating them. Your brain is not practicing flexible, complex thinking. Fix this by adding what you can call friction content. Deliberately follow at least one creator, writer, or source that you often disagree with, but who argues in a thoughtful way. You do not have to adopt their views. You simply let your brain practice evaluating, comparing, and updating what you believe.
Fifth habit: living in quiet, constant stress. You might feel fine, but you are always a little tense about money, about work, about relationships, about the future. Short bursts of stress can sharpen you, but chronic stress slowly wears down the parts of your brain that handle memory and focus. Over time, that constant pressure does not just make you feel bad, it can literally wear down the areas of your brain that store new memories. This makes it harder to concentrate, easier to forget, and more likely that you choose the easiest option instead of the smartest one. Fix this by adding small, stress resets into your day. 2 minutes of slow breathing, a short walk, or writing down what worries you. These tiny actions help your brain drop out of constant alert mode and remember how to relax. If you keep stacking these habits for months and years, you might not see any number on a test go down, but you will feel it. You will notice yourself rereading the same sentence, forgetting simple things, avoiding deep work whenever you can. That is what losing 10 or 15 IQ points of real-life functioning actually feels like.
Sixth habit, believing everything that sounds confident. You watch a video, you read a thread, you hear a strong opinion, and you accept it without checking the source, the logic, or the evidence. This trains your brain to stop thinking critically. Instead of asking, "Is this true?" it only asks, "Does this feel right?" and then moves on. Over time, your BS detector gets weaker. It becomes easier to fall for bad arguments, manipulative content, or fake facts. Fix this by asking 3 simple questions. Who is saying this? What evidence is given? What might they be leaving out? You do not have to research everything, but just asking these questions wakes your critical thinking back up.
7th habit, living on micro hits of pleasure. You check your phone every few minutes. You jump between apps. You chase likes, notifications, and tiny spikes of something new. This slowly rewires your brain to expect constant stimulation. Deep work, long reading, and real learning start to feel unbearably slow. They feel boring. So instead of training your brain to focus, you train it to escape. Fix this by training what you could call bored focus. Pick one simple task, reading, writing, or learning. Do it for 10 to 20 minutes with your phone in another room. When you feel the urge to check something, notice the urge, but do not act on it. In that moment, you are literally rebuilding your ability to concentrate.
If you recognized yourself in any of these habits, it does not mean you are doomed or not smart. It means your brain has been adapting to the environment you gave it. The good news is, that works both ways. If you start removing just one of these habits and replace it with a better one, your focus, your memory, and your mental clarity can improve over time. Start simple. Pick one habit from this list. Maybe instant Googling, maybe constant scrolling, maybe cutting sleep. Then try the suggested fix for 1 week. Watch how your brain feels when you protect it instead of draining it. And if you want to go deeper, the next video on this channel will show you signs you're smarter than you think, so you can see the intelligent things you already do without noticing. If you like psychology in simple words, consider subscribing and turning on notifications. Protect your brain. It is the most valuable thing you own.